Hey, hey, hey. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. I do not own the rights to this music. I'm excited that you're here. Listen, go ahead and go to bit.ly/love bootcamp 21. Listen, you don't want to miss this boot camp. So tonight we're talking about 21 reasons why now is the time for love. So we're not going to get through all 21 reasons tonight, but this is part one. So listen, go ahead and share the broadcast. Go ahead and invite someone to the conversation. Looking forward to this time with you tonight. I don't know, technology was acting funny. Anybody else had trouble with some technology tonight? I don't know, it's a little crazy. I was like, okay, it's not trying to let me be great. But we're here nonetheless. I'm excited to be with you. So again, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. For those who do not know me, I'm Tisha Marie Johnson, founder, creator of Your Love of a Lifetime, helping you manifest true and lasting love. And I'm super excited. Also, Amazon bestselling author of After Him Emerge. So if you haven't gotten your copy, listen, go ahead and get your copy. Inbox me, let me know that you want a copy, and we'll make sure that you get that. But I'm here to tell you that there is life after heartbreak. There's love after heartbreak, and certainly there's life and love and even marriage after divorce. So you don't have to feel like I tried that, did that, been there, done that, ain't doing it no more. Well, I expect you to be that way when you've just gotten out of it. But if it was like 5 years ago, listen, come on. I need you to get your life. I need you to get your whole life together. So again, welcome and thank you so much for being here. Let me Miss Bridget, she asking for the link. Hey. So again, bit.ly/love bootcamp 21. You can go to that link and register for the bootcamp. So again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. So we're going to talk about a couple things. Listen, I don't want you to miss this boot camp. It's going to be super incredible. But before we get to that, let me share some reasons with you why now is the time. Because reason number one, you've been waiting. Now, everybody's waiting process may look different. You may have been waiting patiently, you may have been waiting impatiently, you may even have been waiting and didn't realize that you were waiting because you hadn't quite gotten over that last breakup, that last heartbreak. Maybe you felt like, yeah, I keep dating the same person. Well, you're waiting for that not to happen again. So you are in waiting, okay? And listen, time, yes, I believe in time. You have to have time after any breakup, after any traumatic experience, and breakup is no different, and when you go through divorce is like a death, so that's a whole grieving process that you have to go through and get through, but I'm here to tell you that you can. So I expect you to be like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to be hurt again. And those are natural feelings. You don't have to wonder if you're feeling crazy for feeling that way. No, you should have those feelings. You should have those thoughts because who goes into a marriage thinking about divorce? I don't know very many people that go into marriage like, okay, well, I'm gonna give it 6 months. If it don't work, I'm out. There probably are people that do that, but that's foolish. People who are serious about a covenant commitment are not thinking, well, okay, where's the exit door? Now you need to understand your parameters, and I hope that you have dated long enough to really understand what one another truly wants in the relationship. I can remember I tell this story. I don't want to say often, but I tell it often enough. Um, was in relationship. We talked about marriage. He said, "Yeah, because we've been there. Come on, let's stay together. I'm with you, boo. Let's Big Daddy. Let's stay together." please and thank you. But I didn't know that that meant under his constraints, under his crazy tactics and antics. I didn't know it. I didn't. He didn't express that. I'm thinking, okay, we on the same page. We're gonna work through this thing. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna communicate. We're gonna do all those good things. No. And it is fun. Can I just say this? Because I've experienced this a couple times. The people that talk about they want to communicate are usually the ones that don't want to communicate. What is up with that? Okay, maybe I'm by myself, but I've experienced a couple people that said, "Oh, I want us to effectively communicate. I want us to work through stuff," and they're the main offender. Hello, what? I'm not going down that rabbit hole, but I'm just here to tell you that you've been waiting for a whole bunch of different reasons. And so let me help you end your wait. Let me help you end your wait. And you can end the wait today. You can decide, okay, you need to assess and evaluate, have I really properly healed? Have I gone through the steps? And if you don't know if you've gone through the steps or not, you definitely want to be at the boot camp. So the first thing is you've been waiting. The second thing, number two, and if you're with me, put a two in the comments. If you're here, say hello so I can say hello back. And certainly, if you haven't shared the broadcast already, please share the broadcast. Thank you, Miss Bridget. Hey, China. Hey, Shanedra. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you, Melody. Thank you for being here. Hey, Chantel. So, number two, we're talking about 21 reasons why now is the time for love. And shout out to our Facebook group for the lover in you. See y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. So, number two, now is a great time. Why do I say it? Well, it's the beginning of the year. I don't know what your year goals. I hope you didn't make resolutions. And if you did, it's really okay. Most people make resolutions and don't keep them beyond. Some people made resolutions. Look, some of y'all joined the gym and y'all ain't went but a day, which is funny. No, no, I create yearly goals. I create the vision for what I want to accomplish in the year. And I do that a couple different ways in various areas of my life. But if for you, you thought, okay, I don't know, relationship, we still in quarantine, it's COVID and all that crazy stuff, gotta really social distance and who wants to go on a date with a mask and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm here to tell you now is a great time because, especially if you don't live in the same area, it's really a good time because now you have to put more effort and thought into getting to know each other. Now you have to spend more time, not just with the fluff and stuff, let alone, can we talk about the physical aspect of it? That doesn't have to be on the table, and you can like really get to know the person, which is awesome and amazing. And listen, if you do your work, they say dating is for data. If you do your work, you will find out everything that you need to know in the right amount of time, and you can avoid some of that madness that comes along with sometimes dating, because you want to really get to know the person. You want to make sure that their representative is not the person that you're dealing with. You want to make sure that the person that you see, seeing, you get what you see what you get. You want to make sure that you're seeing the real, true them, the authentic person. And that takes time. Everybody can be on their best behavior for the first 30, 60, 90, 120 days of the relationship. But people that are really pretending, short of being someone who is a deliberate manipulator, normally you're going to see the signs of who they really are. Their words might not line up with what they're actually doing. So you're going to be able to see that very early if you pay attention to it. And so This is a good time. Listen, I shared this story 2019. I shared with some ladies. We were talking about how we would spend Christmas of 2020 with our boo, our bae. And so I was determined that I was going to be in Paris December of 2020 with my boo thing. Well, now you know, all that got shut down real quick when by the time March 13th came, it was like, yeah, travel was a wrap. And so we continued to stay sheltered in place and travel restrictions and blah, blah, blah. But in the midst of that, had opportunity to encounter the counterfeit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will probably be a counterfeit. Now, it just depends on the time and space that you allow people to have in your life, but I'm so grateful. I didn't even, I was my own experiment. I didn't even know, but met somebody, had been on social media with them, yada, yada. And it definitely wasn't the typical situation because I don't talk to every man that's in my inbox. I'm not trying to have conversation with every guy that go, hey beautiful, and what do you want, sir? What's your purpose? Why are you here? Why are you talking to me? You know, I accept your friend request and you like, hey beautiful in my inbox. Back all the way up. So fellas, you try I listen, the new way of dating is in the DMs, but I'm gonna need you to do that thing right. Don't ask me a bunch of questions and you haven't even looked at my profile because now I think you a stalker or a scammer. Really. So dating during this time can be ideal. I know you might not think that, but it gives you that opportunity to really see who the person is. What are they posting about? What are they talking about? Is what you see online. Because I also had somebody tell me, oh, you can be anybody you want to be on Facebook, on social media. And they walked that thing out for real. They were not who they posted to be. They were not the person that I saw on social media. So you got to be careful. But the ideal thing about now is you have that time and space. If you allow it, you have that time so that you see their consistency. You see what they're about. What is their conversation? Can they hold an intelligent conversation? What is your love language? What exactly are you looking for? Hey Mimi, thanks for joining. What exactly are you looking for? And what kinds of things do you desire? You know, what is your love language? Are they even interested in having conversations that, you know, lead into those kinds of things so that they can get to know you on a deeper, more meaningful level? Hey Denise, so you have an opportunity to get to know this person. And it's not hard to see the representative when there is a representative. Now, it's one thing to, I believe that we all, when you're in the space of, I want to get to know somebody, you want to put on the best you possible, not fake, but the best you possible. I want you to see me in my best life. Now, please understand, I'm not a perfect person. You're gonna see some stuff that you don't like. You're going to catch me on a bad hair day. You're going to see some stuff. I'm not always gonna say it right, put it right, do it right, but it gives you that opportunity to get that inside scoop on who this person potentially is. And so now is a great time. So for those of you who have been like, I don't want to date right now because I can't see them. That's just going to, listen, I believe that if you build a great foundation, that's just going to make it better when you're able to like meet face to face or in person or however that needs to work. And you've built this good, strong foundation because you really have invested in getting to know one another better. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. I appreciate you joining us. Listen, I'm talking about 21 reasons why now is the time for love. So go ahead, share the broadcast if you haven't already done so. Listen, I am doing a single no more. I think I got up the wrong banner behind me. Yeah. Uh That's okay. Um, Single No More Boot Camp, which is going to be February 24th through the 26th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to bit.ly/love boot camp 21. We're going to talk about some great stuff. Listen, if you don't have a plan for love, if you don't plan for it, it's not going to happen. And we're going to get into this in a minute. Hey sis, thanks for joining, LaDonna. Um some people think that, and this is one of the reasons, some people think it's just gonna fall out the sky. It's just gonna, you know, cross me. It's gonna slap me in the face when it comes. It's not gonna do that. You have to be intentional. You have to be in position. Thank you for sharing the broadcast, Mimi. You got to be in position for the love that you desire, and that includes a lot of things. And if you don't know, that's why you need to get some help so that you can make sure that you dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's so that you can be in position to get the love that you've been waiting for and desiring. Listen, time in and of itself is not going to heal all of that wound, all that heartbreak. Time and the deliberate action is going to make sure that you're healed so that you can potentially move into the relationship that you've been waiting for. And so, you have people that say, I'm knowing that they're not, knowing every time they look at that girl, they friend, they cousin, like, I wish that was me, in the back of their mind, in the back of their head, or in the depths of their heart, but trying to act all hard because you haven't dealt with those trust issues. You haven't dealt with the fact that you trusted somebody, you gave your heart to somebody and they betrayed you, or it just was a relationship that did not work, or you ended up in a relationship that you knew you shouldn't have been in the first place, but you went ahead and did it. Can I raise my hand? Yeah, that was me. Knew doggone well. What, why are you marrying this dude? For real? When the Bible says the Lord will give you a way of escape, take the way of escape. Hear me when I say take the way of escape. Take it. Don't be all in your head about what you gonna do. You gonna do it, and then you want him to bless it. If that's not part of your destiny, if that person cannot enhance your purpose, if them coming to your life doesn't enhance your life, then what are you doing it for? Well, okay, so you think because you went through that and now you're like, okay, that's not what I want. So then what I want is coming. Well, it's coming, but you got to be intentional about it. It's coming, but you got to do the right things to be in position to receive it. When it comes, will you even recognize it? If it's there, will you even know? Listen, you might have that relationship that is right there in front of you, and you ain't even know. Could be right there in front of you, but you're looking for it to look like this. So you've got to know how to be positioned so that when it comes, you go, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I had a oh, wait a minute moment. Like, huh? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But you gotta get the help that you need. We are on number 4. Can I talk about it? Like, seriously, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I promise. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings because look, you're not getting any younger. So what are you waiting on? Nah, listen, I say that with great hope. My granny got remarried at 80. I think she was 82. actually. Now, that should just give somebody hope. And I mean, listen, still moving around, still mobile. She's super fine and all of that. And I think they've been married, I don't know, at least 10 years. So I'm saying that to say you ain't gotta wait till you 80. Now she didn't wait till she was 80. But that should give somebody hope that if you think I'm 55 and it hasn't happened now, I'm 63 and I've never been married or I've been divorced for years, I'm 70. Oh my God, it's not gonna happen. Look, hope. If it happened for one, it can happen for you. Listen, that is my story. I'm sticking with it. If it happened for somebody else, it can happen for you. But listen, don't give up because you just decided, oh well, I'm set in my ways. Oh well. Who's gonna want me? Oh well, oh well. And especially as women, because we have so many things that we're dealing with, even the most confident woman, as you get older, you realize that things do actually change. You realize, listen, I was looking at some pictures. I took dance. Y'all see, I'm always with music. I like to dance. Professional dance lessons, ballet, jazz, and tap. I was looking at me. I was like, girl, you was fine back in the day and didn't know it. Did not even know it. I was like, so fast forward, when I look in the mirror, I see some gray in my eyebrow. I have one gray eyelash in each eye. It's just crazy. Up until 2020, I probably had like 5 gray hairs. I probably have more now. And this is blind. These are blind pieces. But I get a few more gray hair. Now, when you get older, and I don't know, it's probably a society thing too. But you get older, you get to thinking, you know, who really wants somebody that's like been through life and all of that? Or you think, how can I compete with, you know, Chica that's doing the busset challenge or doing the silhouette challenge? You ain't competing with them anyway. I'm just saying, you look at things from a different perspective, and there are women that go, well, it didn't happen for me. Maybe it won't happen. Yeah, it hasn't happened in all this time, so I might as well just resign to being single for the rest of my life. No, 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 and no again. I don't want, listen, if those thoughts have crossed your mind, I don't want you to feel that way. I do not want you to go another day with that thought of mine. Not at all, because that does not have to be your story. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many wrinkles. I don't care. Listen, contrary to what some men say, love you. If he watches this, he know, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to have the perfect body. I don't have to be a perfect 10 to be desirable. Because listen, at the end of the day, you looking for that perfect silhouette body, but where that body gonna be 20, 30, 40 years from now? Is that a person who has the heart and the capacity to be with you? I'm not going, hey, I'm not going down that rabbit hole, but I'm just saying. Hey, Coach Jay, I'm just saying. Uh yeah. So if you are, especially of an older age, don't feel that way. Don't feel like your life has been constrained and you wouldn't be attractive or appealing to somebody. Listen, honey, I still pulls them in the 30s. So nah, you know, I'm just saying. What? See, Jay, it was a lovely broadcast, sir. Don't come disrupting stuff. But no, seriously, I don't want you to feel that way. So if anybody has made you feel that way, girl, you might as well just be content being a grandmother. What? Girl, you listen, you better shake some stuff off and come on be with us in this boot camp so you can get your whole life together so you can get on back out there. Be prepared for the love that you desire. Don't sit back and wait. Again, it's not walking up to your doorstep. Probably isn't going to be the Amazon delivery guy, the postman, or FedEx. Probably not. So that means that you got to do something for you. You got to do something. You got to do something different. You got to be out there. Right, Mimi? Who you talking to? you know, no, I refuse. And I mean, it took some time to get here. Y'all hear me say often, I had this person that was in my life. It's like, you gonna get married again? Are you ever gonna get married? Why you talking about me? At least I done tried it. Okay, now I ain't trying to be Elizabeth Taylor, but guess what? You can't talk about me having tried it and been unsuccessful, and you ain't bit more done it than the man on the moon. Let's talk about that. So, don't allow anybody else's opinions, anybody else's insecurities, anybody else's way of living. Okay, that's their story. Even with the story that I have, and listen, with the relationship story I have, I should honestly accept that I'm healed. But I mean, on the surface, I would go, "Ooh, yeah, child, I probably do need to go sit down." Well, guess what? I did go sit down because I was like, "Okay, you making bad decisions. You making bad choices. I'm gonna need you, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to get all your life together. Get your heart together, get your head together, and come on and do what you've been destined and purposed to do. Because I know I'm a wife. Point blank. Period. I am. I don't have the gift of singleness. Hello? And I ain't trying to have the gift of singleness. Holla at me. No, I'm just not trying to do that. And so when you know something you desire, you prepare for it. I was sharing with the ladies the other night, when you want a job, what do? You put in an application. You find out about the company. You look at the job description and the qualifications. You prepare. You get your resume done, updated, printed out. You do. I don't know. Do y'all still do that stuff? I'm just talking about last time I looked for a job. You had to do all that stuff. I know a lot of stuff is done online these days, but still, if I had to apply for a job, I would still print out a resume. I would still, do all of that. Research the company, see what you need to do, see if I qualify. Um, Wear the right clothing. I've never seen so many people go to a job interview. I don't care if you are going to interview at Popeyes or McDonald's. Hello, it's nothing wrong with you putting on a suit. Call me overdressed. I might can only do fries, but call me overdressed. At least I look like I'm gonna be responsible to some degree. So you got a position and prepare for that what you were asking for. Some of y'all asking God for some stuff and you ain't prepared in the least little bit. No, let me help you with that. I think I'm on number 5. Number five. I do believe, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, you are creating your love story. Nobody else can create that for you. Your story is not going to be like somebody else's. Look, y'all know I love love. And so I look at a lot of love stories. As a matter of fact, I downloaded a whole bunch of videos of people talking about how they actually came to meeting the person of their dreams. And I'm super excited about watching that information because I love to hear how different people's love story unfolds, how it unwinds. What did that person do? How did they believe? What did they think? And those are the kinds of things that we'll be talking about at the Single No More boot camp. You want to join us, bit.ly/Love Bootcamp 21. So do not allow somebody else to take the pen and write your story. Don't do it. You write your own story. Yeah. So when we did the book, After Him Emerge, it's a story of 7 women who have been married and all divorced. And some of them already gone on to marry again. But it was a story of women who, even after the heartbreak, even after the pain, even after the divorce, even after the ugly stories that they found themselves in, even after all of that, they still were able to believe in love for themselves, and to go on and just write this beautiful love story, which if you get the book, you'll see some of those stories. But I'm here to tell you that your past doesn't dictate your future. You don't have to be prisoner to the pain of your past. You do not have to allow yourself to be stuck. You don't. You can do something today. Do something today. But if you don't know what that thing is, then you definitely want to join me for the Single No More boot camp. So bit.ly/Love Bootcamp 21. Join us next week, February 24th through the 26th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about what you need to know to get positioned. What is the first thing that we need to deal with if you want to be in a loving relationship, if you want to be in a committed relationship? What we got to talk about your head. What's going on inside of your head? And if your head and your heart are not on the same page, then it's no wonder why you still out here trying to figure it out. There's no wonder why you have settled for the story that you have settled for. You do not have to do that. I want to help you write a new story. And listen, I'm super excited because guess what? We're going to create a love plan just for you. We're going to create a love plan. Hey, Chiquita. Hey, sis. We're going to create a love plan for you. And look, then, we're going to talk about what it's going to take to really manifest that. So this boot camp is going to be so incredible. It's going to be so hyped. The ladies are ready. Listen, if you haven't signed up, and listen, if you missed the masterclass that we did on Valentine's Day, then you want to sign up for the boot camp. We'll send you the replay of that masterclass. So you'll be ready for this love boot camp. bit.ly/Love Bootcamp 21. I got a lot of links in my head. bit.ly/Love Bootcamp 21. I want to see you there next week. It's gonna be incredible. I'm super excited that you're gonna be there. Thank you. If you are signing up, or listen, maybe you got your boo thing, your bae, your boo, your honey, your sweetie. You got all that together. You probably know somebody who doesn't. Yeah, you do. Go ahead and share this broadcast with them. Send us, slide in their DM, say, honey, check this out. Girl, you want to make sure that you sign up for this boot camp. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be super exciting. And I'm really honored to be able to take some ladies on this journey with me. Take this journey with me. Let's do this thing together. And so bit.ly/Love Bootcamp 21. You want to make sure that you go ahead, sign up now. Look, spaces are limited. Don't get left out. Don't get left out. Yeah, I'm gonna get you that replay definitely. So let's talk about one more reason, one of the 21 reasons why now is the time for love. The next thing, you may have already met them. Did she say I may have already? Yes, you may have already met them, but because you're focused on the pain of your past, you're focused on the heartbreak, you're focused on all that. So they could be right in front of you. But if you haven't positioned yourself, then you might miss it. If you haven't positioned yourself, you may never see them. They could be right in front of you. Let me share this example. And you'll hear me share this example again because it's real, it's true. There's this thing called reticular activation, which means that something that you set your, and I ain't giving you the technical definition. This is the real life definition. Something that you set your vision on and you're able to see it, then it makes itself known to you. So my example, 2009, I said I want to do some different things in my life. I was in a place, hadn't too long, had been like a year out of, well, almost a year out of a marriage that was very traumatic. Wanted some new things in my life. I said, let me go to the BMW dealership and test drive a BMW because I think that's my dream car. I don't know. I don't know. A car is a car is a car. Its wheels is whatever. But I said, let me go test drive this car because I had never driven one. Let me drive it and see if I like the ride. I could have this fantasy about this car and it sucks. So I go to the BMW dealership, drive the car. Now, do you know what happened after that day after I left the dealership? I began to see BMWs everywhere. Everywhere I turned, every time I turned around, I saw a BMW. Does that mean that they were just there? That they just now all of a sudden? No, they were always there. But because I hadn't set my sight on it, I couldn't see it. There's somebody possibly in your space that you see them as a client, as a friend, as a brother, as a sister, and they may be the person. They may have even been trying to get your attention, but you've been overlooking them because you didn't think that they were the one. So, all over the place, that person could be in your space, in your realm, and you don't really see them. I want to help you with that. I want you to be able to recognize when they come into your space. Because listen, you know what the pain look like. You know what a joker look like when he walk up to you. You know when Bozo, you know it ain't Boaz, you know it's Bozo. You know when that person walks up to you. But you want to know when the person that's in your heart, the person who you desire to be with, you want to be able to see them and recognize them when they appear. So let us help you with that. bit.ly/love bootcamp 21. Go ahead and register. Listen, make sure you share this broadcast. I'm going to let you guys go. Listen, we're talking about 21 reasons why now is the time for love. I did the first 6, I believe, today. We'll do some more tomorrow. I'll definitely see you tomorrow. But make sure that you share this broadcast with someone. Go ahead and get signed up if you haven't signed up already. Listen, comment below if you're going to sign up, if you're going to be in the house. We'll be super excited to have you there. But I'm excited because now is the time. Listen, if you've been waiting, your wait could be over. Or your wait may be a little longer. But while you're waiting, why not be doing the things that you need to do in order to get in position to receive the love that you've always been waiting for? Why not have a plan so that when Mr. Right comes, when Miss Right does come into your life, you already ready. You're already in position. You are, you see them when they come. You don't miss them. You don't miss out on it. You don't mistake it for something else. You don't listen. You want to make sure that you get all that junk out your heart, because when your heart is broken, your head is all kind of crazy. So you don't want any of that to taint the right person that's supposed to be in your life. So bit.ly/love boot camp 21. Thank you so much, Mimi. Have a great night. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here. Listen, I'm super excited and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Listen, join us tomorrow night, 9:30 to 10:30. For our regular Fiery Friday conversation with me and Coach J Hart. And also, Coach J is going in the hot seat tomorrow, y'all. But you got to be a part of our Facebook group in order to participate. And this is ladies only. So, ladies, if you got questions, you got burning questions, you like, I want to know why men do X, Y, Z. Coach J is gonna answer the questions. Now, we gonna bring some other men along in about a week or so, but we're gonna do this initial meeting with him, and then you're gonna see when the other fellas come that what he said is spot on. So we're excited about that, but you got to be in the Facebook group bit.ly/lover in you group to join the group, or reach out to one of us and we can send you an invitation to the group. So yeah, same group, the group that you're in. Yes, ma'am. So listen, I'm excited to see you at the boot camp. I'm excited to see you with us tomorrow night. But have a great and awesome night. It's Friday. It's Friday. I don't even know the song. It's Friday. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. We'll have to come on with that tomorrow night. Don't let me forget, Jay. We're coming on with that song tomorrow night. But you guys have a great night. I love you guys. Have a good one. Rest well. See you tomorrow.